Hi everyone, today we will discuss about decision tree algorithm in machine learning. What do you mean by decision tree? Decision tree is a flowchart like tree structure which consists of an internal node. An internal node represents the feature or attribute. Then the branches that represents the decision node and leaf that represents the final outcome. Is the most commonly used algorithm in supervised machine learning. The main advantages of using decision tree are: number one, it is very easy to understand for both the beginners and the experts. Then second one is that it can handle both numerical and categorical data. Number three, it perform feature selection by selecting the most important features at the top of the tree. Number four, it can handle non-linear relationship between the features and the target variable. Let us see decision tree in detail. Today we will discuss about decision tree algorithm in machine learning. Let us consider with an example. Now I want to buy a car. What are the things I should be noted first? I have to look out certain parameters before buying a car. The first thing is that whether it will provide a very high mileage, then the price is affordable, then it is able to accommodate more people, then whether it contains more airbags, then whether it is having any anti-lock brakes. It satisfies all the criteria means then I buy the car. Role of the machine learning in this decision tree: it decides which one is good, then it learns from the data, it predicts the future, it remembers the past values, it helps to analyze the data, then it recognizes the data which we provided. Artificial intelligence is referred to as machine learning. So it automatically learn and improve its performance based on experience. A ordinary system can't able to do these things. Problems in machine learning: the number one is classification. So when we are having problems that involves the categorized solution, like a yes or no, then a true or false, or either this or that, which means a discrete type categorization. Regression, which means that it is a continuous variable. So the problems that involve in the continuous variables, such as a stock market, the price value of a product, that comes under this regression. Then the third one is the clustering. So it is used for recommending the product by identifying the hidden patterns inside it. Classification involved in machine learning is decision tree, random forest. Random forest is an advanced version of the decision tree. Logistic regression. Then fourth one is naive-bayes algorithm. How decision tree is working? Decision tree is a tree-shaped diagram that helps to predict the data with the help of a root node, a decision node, and a leaf node. Example: how can I identify a random vegetable from a shopping bag? I am having three types of vegetables: brinjal, red chilli, and capsicum. Now I have to identify one particular type of vegetable. So how can I classify this? Based on the color, I classify. So this violet color and red color. So if the color is red, means it is true. So chili and capsicum comes under this. Then if it is false, means then brinjal goes to this side. Then again, now we have to classify them based on the diameter. We can take any type of feature. For example, every object has some unique features. So based on the features, we have to classify them. The diameter is greater than 2 means it is classified as a capsium. Then if it is less than 2 means it is a false condition. Then it is classified as red chilli. Capsicum is identified. Main advantages of using this decision tree: the number one is that it is very easy to understand. Then we can able to visualize and interpret in a very quick manner. Preparing a data by using this decision tree is very easy. Then it can handle both types of numerical and categorized data. Nonlinear data which we provided during the training, does it affect the accuracy of the algorithm? Little drawbacks also. Number one is that overfitting. If any noise occurs in the data means that leads to overfitting and it can cause some decrease in its performance. Then the next one is high variance. So the model sometimes becomes unstable due to some small variation in the data. Low bias tree, which means that when the decision tree model becomes more complicated, automatically it is very difficult for the model to work with the new data. The main important term in decision tree is number one is entropy. Entropy means measuring randomness or unpredictability in the given data set. Here in this data set, the entropy is high, which means that it contains many different animals. Here you can see a giraffe is there, elephant, tiger, monkey is there. Now we have to split the whole data based on some features. First we have to look at the color. So based on the color we have to split that. If the color is yellow means that tiger and giraffe comes under one category. If it is false means automatically elephant and monkey becomes in another category. I have taken the height is equal to 10. If it is true means then giraffe is classified. If it is false means automatically tiger is classified. Height is less than 10. If it is less than 10 means it is true means monkey, false means elephant. So we classified all the animals we provided in the data set. So this is what we call a high entropy. So in the final stage the entropy becomes very low because we classified all the variables. Information gain is nothing but the decrease in the entropy after the data set gets splitted. So at the beginning we are having very high entropy. When the process going on, automatically the entropy becomes lesser. So we can easily able to identify the animals. Then the third one is leaf node that carries the classification. Leaf node is the final output that we obtain. Here this is one leaf node, this is one, and this is one. This is decision node, which means that we are deciding which one comes under which category. So we are classifying in this step. So that one we call it as decision node, that we are making decision on this node, hence the name decision node. Then the next one is root node, which means where we initially starting the split up process. So where the whole data set is available. So normally in this root node the entropy is very high. Okay. Then in the leaf node the entropy is very low. This is a problem statement. Here we are going to classify all these type of animals based on the decision tree algorithm. Set is very complicated because it contains many type of animals. So automatically entropy is very high. Okay. Now this is a training data sets. Based on the color and the height, we label the animals. Decision tree is a supervised algorithm. We have to train the model with the help of labeled data sets. So we have the training data with the label function. Then how we are going to split the data? So after splitting the data, it should be in a way the information gain should be very high. That gain is the measurement of decrease in the entropy level. How we calculate the entropy? So this is a formula that used for calculating the entropy. Summation I equal to 1 to k. The p of that value log base 2 to the p value. So here I that determines the total number of values I equal to 1 to k. So that number of samples are there. Going to calculate this entropy for the given data set. Giraffe is taken as 3, tiger 2, monkey 1, elephant 2. So total is 8. Use this entropy formula here in our data set. 3 giraffes are there. So 3 by 8 log base to 3 by 8 plus 2 elephants are there. 2 by 8 log base to 2 by 8 plus 1 monkey is there. So 1 by 8 log base to 1 by 8. Then 2 tigers are there. 2 by 8 log base to 2 by 8. That 8 comes from total number of variables in the data set. So this is how the entropy is calculated. Here the entropy is obtained as 0.571. We calculate the entropy in the given data set after every split to calculate the information gain. We have to use the case implementation. Let us take an example. Now the bank manager has to identify whether all the customers in their bank paying their loan correctly or not. This is the problem statement. Here we are going to predict if a customer repay the loan amount or not. With the help of the decision tree, we are going to identify that. Now we have to import all the necessary packages. A scalar, import the training and testing data sets, then import the decision tree classifier and accuracy score, then import the tree. We loading the data file. Then the data length and shape should be defined. The dataset contains the initial payment, their last payment, their current credit score and their house number where they are located. To find out the target variable and separate that. Then splitting the whole dataset into testing and training. Here the test size is represented as 0.3 and random state value is 100. Now we have to perform training with the entropy. Now we have to implement the function to make the predictions. Finally, the accuracy is obtained as 94.6. Now we have obtained the model that we required. We can now identify the customers who are paying the bank loan properly and who are not paying. Thank you for watching the video. I hope everyone understand the concept of machine learning algorithms. Meet you in the next video. Till then, it's goodbye from Vijay. Kindly like, share and subscribe the channel. Thank you.